They were great. Some of them were valuable, but not like my dad's stuff. So now I'm yellow velvet Roman-esque settees, and I've got like big like velvet paintings of blue Asian ladies, you know, those famous ones, and not to mention the dining room. So at its almost crescendo, I worked on the bathroom and the bedroom. Okay, so the bathroom first, I decided full gloss black throughout the bedroom. I had to pay like extra when I moved because it took them 4 coats of paint to get rid of the friggin' black. And then after I painted it black, I bought paper dolls. And then I cut out all those paper dolls and I pasted them over the gloss black in the bathroom. It gets weirder. Then the bedroom. Okay, now I've always liked juxtaposition when I was a punk rocker, you know, crucifix and Doc Martens. So I fell into that, you know, ironic juxtaposition. And the bedroom, not only did I have a steel frame canopy bed with no, you know, canopy hanging over it, and the wall was decorated with whips, curled and pinned, and pictures of our Lord Jesus Christ. So more than one person came in that bedroom and saw that. Didn't go hightailing out, but we sort of kind of maneuvered over the kitchen for some lemonade, you know, and then it didn't really go anywhere. So bringing us to conclusion, if that's possible at this point. And some of the stuff that I collected was really amazing, like lamps that would go for astronomical amounts on Melrose now, because I was digging them out of corners and boxes all over the county. It became a ritual almost every other day, and certainly over the weekends. So at its worst, if you can call it that, I now went for mannequins, and I splurged on the bottom half of a female mannequin. Then I took that mannequin, bottom half, waist, torso down, and I dressed it in a blue glitter micro mini, fishnets, and 5-inch heels. And then I took the bottom half that I had just dressed, no torso, no nothing, and I bolted it into the ceiling. So it looked like this poor woman's legs were dangling through my ceiling. And then I bought a gigantic wall-sized dolphin painting, and then I began getting Russ Meyer Super Vixen posters the size of a wall, and my husband was like, Sean, this is a different life now. We can't do this. So long story longer, 30 years later, we moved here out to Tucson. It was during COVID. Unfortunately, a lot of people were donating for whatever reason to thrift stores left and right during that period. Valuable stuff. I would walk around with my phone looking at auction sites, the signatures and everything. And now we have a nice eclectic living room, but it's not blue Chinese velvet ladies and chandeliers and all that. Thank God. Okay, so that's my not just thrift store episode. And I hope you enjoyed it. You know, on the light side, but hey, yesterday was Washington, D.C., so what do you expect? I love you. Thanks for sharing with me or I always do that. Like you're sitting here telling me stories, but I see you there. Anyway. Thank you for letting me share. I love you. I will see you tomorrow with roughly the same menu. And until then, be good to yourself. Be good to those you care about. Bye.